What the heck? What a hero.
Missiles at a key US airbase in Qatar. Retaliation, it says, for the recent American bombing of its nuclear site ordered by President Trump. Iran's Revolutionary Guards have released these images and issued a statement saying Iran will not leave any attack on its territorial integrity, sovereignty and national security unanswered under any circumstances. Qatar confirmed the attack on the US base Al Udeid. Well, Qatar called it a flagrant violation and said it reserves the right to respond directly. There are reports Iran may have telegraphed the attack in advance to Qatar and even to the United States, with indications this was a...
Hello? Assalamu alaikum, Trump. Listen, Habibi. We are going to attack the base, okay? Yeah, at 6 o'clock p.m. Yeah, please tell the American not to be there. Yes, we will hit next to the empty... You know where the garbage can, brother? Okay, we will hit in the garbage. Yeah, not the recycle. No, the recycle are prices for you. I know you like money. We will hit the garbage with the you know the stinky stuff. Okay. Yeah, please remember 6 o'clock. Did you receive the telegram? We sent you telegram. Like Mayday, did you receive it? Okay, confirm. Okay, we will hit. Count with me until 10 million. When we finish 10 million, we will shoot the missiles. You will have enough time by then to leave? Okay, no problem. I mean, what kind of attack this attack is? You call them, you tell them I'm going to attack you. You tell them even where. Like what base, what place, what location, what time. And they claim that they respond.
Ione Wells, who's in Jerusalem, and Nafiseh Konavad, who's in Baghdad. John, let's go to you first of all. All eyes really on Donald Trump now to see how he responds to this response from Iran.
Yes, and as you say, everyone wants to know the answer to that, and I don't think I can give that. We're going to have to wait and see. But certainly, since these attacks were launched, it does seem that they were somewhat telegraphed. There was some sort of warning, and we've actually just had the Republican Speaker of the House of Representatives here saying that this sort of response from Iran was anticipated, and given that there are no casualties reported on the ground, no US servicemen injured or killed, we don't even know whether any of these missiles from Iran met their target. I do think that certainly the Iranians are giving a signal that, you know, this might be some sort of off-ramp. Everyone, as the previous guest here on BBC World was saying, is playing to their domestic audience. That's what Donald Trump has got to do. That's what the Qataris are doing, the Israelis and the Iranians. So the Iranians, they needed to send a signal that what America did on Saturday evening, the early hours of Sunday morning, couldn't be met without some sort of response. But it does seem that this was relatively moderate in terms of the damage it's done.
What damage? If they hit the missiles did not even hit the ground, and the damage is done. There's no damage. They intercept all of them, and they shot only 3 missiles. Three. What kind of brave people those people are? For me, if you ask me, I hope Trump, he will respond to them and wipe the floor with them. But based on what I know, Trump, he have a lot of problems, and he like to celebrate victory without being victorious. So now he will claim, yeah, they did nothing, they hit nobody. The same what happened last time when he killed Suleiman, you remember? The Israeli at that time, actually, they hit and they injured many American soldiers. Still, he did nothing. And he went in TV, he says, as long as nobody die, we will not respond. Hi. Potato. So the Iranian, they knew the nature of Trump already. They knew he's a show boy. He liked to show off. You know, look what I can do. Like, I'm the hero. Praise me, everybody. Hey, Netanyahu, look what I did. And then we check in reality, we find that none of this really happened. And if what all the news is saying, that the nuclear facility were emptied before the attack, that means Trump really is lying to us. And look, those pictures are taken before the attack. Trucks are coming to unload, to load all the cartridges, which is the important ones. I don't think they can unload them all, but they will take the important ones out, you know, as simple as that. And if you can't tell me why those trucks are coming to this place, you guess maybe they want to move the cafeteria from inside. They are worried about the coffee machine, huh? Maybe they want to take the toilet seats from the building because they are expensive, made in Germany. So the American, the Israeli, they saw all those trucks and nobody attacked them. Why? And you know, when you see a satellite zooming like this, that means somebody is watching non-stop, correct? So there is no way journalists, they see this, but the American CIA and the intelligence of Israel are not seeing those trucks. Right? So they are lying to us, both sides. American, Israeli, and Iranian. Netanyahu, he don't dare to say to Trump, you did nothing. So he praised him in TV, wonderful, amazing, you are the brave guy, thank you very much, President Trump. You made history. But Trump, he did nothing, as you see. They took all. And the Iranian are actually, I laugh at them in the beginning, when they said that we took all the uranium off already. I laugh at them. I said, you stupid, you should not say that. Because now they will attack you. You just said you move it. That means that the mission is not over yet. But obviously there's an agreement between them. There's something they see in TV, and there's something behind the screen. Trump and Putin, they agree, okay, hit the building, we take the uranium, we move the Russian employees from those facilities, you claim victory, we have party, everybody is happy. Now, I was going to go today and talk about this lesbian boy, but we will make it maybe later at night, because this news came urgent, so I switched the topic to be about this. All right. Let us see if any news coming from Trump. For sure, he's drinking coffee, is he? You know, he will say there's nothing happening anyway. Don't worry about it.
For any further attacks on any U.S. bases, Trey, in terms of the Israeli response that continues, what's your sense of what they were able to accomplish? And did the attack on Saturday night soften up any targets that they were able to then go back into over the last 24 hours?
It's a great question. When President Trump ordered those strikes against Iranian nuclear facilities, the Israelis wanted to ensure that Iran couldn't go and determine how much damage was caused or try to repair anything that was hit in the U.S. strikes over the weekend. And so earlier today, outside of the Fordo nuclear facility, this large fortified facility that President Trump ordered the strikes against, the Israelis hit the access routes to Fordo so that the Iranians were not able to send teams in to assess how much damage had been done. Martha?
Trey Yang, thank you very much. We'll talk to you later. Thank you. So with
Guys, the Israeli, they hit the entrance. So how it's destroyed and now the entrance is still safe? Like, can somebody explain to me what they are talking about? How we put bombs can destroy a mountain and the entrance is still working and they can get in? What this guy is talking about? So, did we destroy the building? We keep the entrance? And then the Iranian, they will go inside the entrance and they will take, and from the entrance, they will take everything? What the heck is that? Do they even listen to themselves when they talk? Second day, we hit the entrance so nobody can get in. Get in where? I thought you destroy it. Like, did you put some firework inside? He wouldn't even get it wrong. He just said, we hit second day, we hit the entrance so they cannot get in and assess the damage. That means it's still safe. How you can get in? Like imagine you bomb them with 6 bombs, 6, not one. Each one of them tons of explosions, and then they can get in. How get in where? Shouldn't the whole thing be collapsed by the time you did the the attack? Where you can get in? There is something not right in what they're saying. Everybody is lying at us from every side. Iranian, Israeli, American, everybody is lying.
With that, we want to bring in retired U.S. Navy Commander Kirk Lippold, who commanded the USS Cole during the 2000 Al-Qaeda terror attack in Yemen that killed 17 of our American sailors. It was the largest Al-Qaeda strike that took the lives of Americans prior to 9/11. Sir, thank you very much. It's good to have you with us today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Martha.
So give us your reaction to what you just saw today in Qatar. What does it tell you about Iranian ability to retaliate, and where do you expect it to go from here?
I think what you actually saw today, Martha, was a very calculated response on behalf of the Iranians to save face. The fact that they equate it to the number of bombs that were supposedly dropped, clearly that number is a mismatch, but nonetheless, that's what they are advertising, again, as Jennifer mentioned, for their domestic consumption to make it appear that they are responding against the great Satan and doing something. At this point, as well telegraphed as this attack was, to the Qataris and to a lesser degree, even the United States, what we are seeing is calculation on behalf of the Iranians to say, okay, we've responded to the United States attack from this past weekend.
Question, and why you allow them to make this propaganda? Why you don't hit back and teach them how to behave? Because now if you don't do anything in return, that means you are helping them with their propaganda. So they send they send you a fax saying, okay, we will attack you tomorrow, please leave, because we want to do propaganda for our country, and because the Iranian will be upset if we don't do something. But so we have to do something. So please excuse us. We are Iranian regime, and we are Islamists, and we are a bunch of cowards. Can you please help us? We will attack you, and you do nothing about it. Trump, he said, sure, don't worry. I am the hero. You attack the the base, will be empty. You will look so good, and we will support you. All right. You want to take selfie? Come here. I will give you American mega hat. Like, what the heck is that? So they are saying to us, and they understand that the Iranian regime is using this as a tactic for their own local consumption. Why you are helping them? Why you don't hit back immediately to show them their size? As long as they don't dare really to hit you, and you know that. Because if you don't hit them, you are helping them. You are helping them with their propaganda. You are doing it.
While this planning operation capability did a great job, I think at the end of the day, the Iranians now having responded are going to look for a way to preserve their ability to survive as a regime. But if we keep shutting off avenues for them to survive along with the Israelis, then I have no doubt that the Iranians will turn to asymmetric warfare, and they will attempt things not only around the world against U.S. national security interests, but quite possibly here at home, especially given the number of unknown Iranians that came across the southern border. So the threat remains. Iran is still dangerous. They should be considered through that light. But at this point, we need to tell them, let's get to the negotiating table, and in very short order. That should be a swift time.
See? Let us get to the negotiation. How you keep saying that you cannot trust this regime, they are terrorists, and then you say negotiation. Anyone understand what's going on? How those are terrorists? They killed a lot of Americans. Are we going to negotiate with terrorists who killed a lot of Americans? Is that a clear sign of weakness or strength? Why you want to negotiate with them? I mean, if you don't negotiate, what you will lose exactly? Who is the loser in this case? Why you insist they will come and negotiate and they are the ones saying no? That means you are the always weak and they are the strong. You are begging them. They keep talking about come to the table. Come to the table. What we would do on the table? They have sex. The bed is not comfortable no more. What does it mean to bring them to the table for negotiation? About what? Why you don't? Because if you bring them to negotiation, that means you have to lift the sanctions. That means you have to support them. Leave it as it is. Let them in the corner forever. Nobody can buy their oil. Nobody can do business with them. Nobody can support them. Nobody can sell them. Nobody can buy from them except the two beasts, the Russian and the Chinese. Why you want to negotiate? About what exactly you want to negotiate? Huh? Everything you hear is stupid. And look, how many days ago, from the beginning, from the first day, I said the Israeli, they should hit the electric grid of Iran. Guess what? The Iranian, they hit the electric grid of Israel. And now there's thousands, there's more than 18,000 houses in Israel have no electricity. And until now, the stupid Netanyahu did not hit their electric grid. So in Israel, there's no electricity. In Tehran, they are playing games. What kind of leadership this leadership is? Why you allow your enemy to have electricity? They are hitting your villages, your cities, your towns, civilians, hospitals, and you are worried about destroying their electricity? What do you mean that's not true? You want to tell me that Israeli don't lose electricity today? Okay. Shall I show you? Not true, not true.